At the moment, since the power of choice legislation passed through federally, we're having dreadful trouble here in southeast Queensland with trying to get power just connected for builders to construct homes, and we're very frustrated with the new processes that have come into effect since that power of choice legislation has been brought in December last year.
Understanding the challenges to power usage and time of use of power, I realise Energex have got to sort of try and work through those issues, and just trying to get permissions for batteries and permissions for solar systems. We need the process to be a bit more simple and a bit quicker. That's what we're really looking for.
Clearly, science has recognised the need to bring down our carbon emissions. That means looking at our energy consumption across the board and being able to work with our community, with government, with business to achieve the under 2 degrees that the Paris Agreement said.
I think from a young person's perspective, it's more about consumption of the energy and making sure that there's devices as well that are not consuming as much as that they may have otherwise, so making smart choices around the use of appliances, for example.
So it's about process, and if we had the support of the distributor in this discussion with the Minister to streamline the process and do so rapidly, that would be significant.
The processes, basically, making the processes easier, making the way that Energex are dealing with the implementation of and adoption of batteries, and making it easier for us to get permissions through.
So key areas that we think, particularly on the Sunshine Coast, is in the take-up of renewables for the business and commercial sector, and also from a social justice perspective for rental households and lower income households.
Making sure that future generations have a planet to live in, and making sure that we've got, for one, consumption is minimal, and for that consumption that it is from a reliable and less polluting source.